I gotta make sure that everything is ready for streaming. I think it is. Awesome, yeah, pretty cool. Okie dokie, radical. So I did a little bit of work off camera, off stream, whatever, regarding texturing. I took like a flat picture of myself, and then I used that as a clean plate, and I used it to stencil. What's up, Dustin? Is the music loud enough? Let me know. Hey Ryan, what's up? Is it just getting more and more realistic? I'm having such a good time. I made just a second ago. I made a specular and a music louder than voice. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna turn down samples to 64. Alright, how is the music now? What are the levels? Am I loud enough compared? I can get closer to the mic as well. It's like right there. So the issue with this stream is gonna be just the latency between frames, or just the lag essentially, because now it's gonna be material work, and to do that you need to render. So, yeah, it is. I'm surprised at how quick I can just paint the image on there and then generate. Man, let's have a good time slowing my computer down. Oh, you know what I need to do? Right. Because right now I'm using 2 graphics cards. Gee, Bill. And one has 2 gigs, one has 6 gigs. And it locks it to the smaller amount of VRAM. So if I just go on one, oh man, I can use both. I can use my CPU and that. But my stream might not like that. Oh no, I can't do both. Okay, cool. Still a bit loud, but better. I can keep turning it down, like to there. Level. I guess it'll just more, I don't want to say grunge, but just more like dirt and like porous stuff. Because like, there are pores and stuff, but it's not as pronounced as, you know, an actual image. So, And then we need more eyebrows, I think. Where's the gloss on that? You know, I'm gonna crank it up just a bit in Photoshop. Even more. Export as JPEG. Export all. Facebook. Yep. And then load it again. That's a bit much, I think. Well, actually, I don't know. Because usually it is pretty shiny. At least in, like, pictures. Let's see if I can catch the light off of it. Maybe that's a bit too much. Let's see the eyelids. I think the eyelids are... actually, you know, yeah, I think it's just a bit too bright right now. Export as a JPEG. Save. Yep. And then reload it. Oh, there, bucko. Looks like it's a censored bar or something. Pack those BVHs. Okay, that's probably a lot better. Let's see that. And that's also a lot better. Man. It's looking nice. So the next thing I think I need to do is create a subsurf map to tell, you know, what parts go further down than others. Because, like, it's not just uniform, like, because you have bones in most of the spots in your face, but, like, here in your cheeks and your nose, you have no bone, so light passes through it, and especially your ears. So I'm thinking I make a map for that, and then see how it looks, and then maybe start, you know, making like the eyes and teeth and the mouth and stuff like that. But man, this is looking really cool. Oh, my frame. My computer's so... Oh! You know what I can do? Ready? Okay. This is cool. If I... Video. Okay. Great. I have to stop shooting for like 2 seconds so I can switch my video card... So I can use one graphics card for Blender and then one for streaming. That way it doesn't lag. So give me 1 second. Oh, it's using the wrong screen. That's silly. Properties, monitor... Properties, monitor, really? That's the wrong monitor. Yeah, that's the monitor. Alright, that's weird. Then let's, window capture? Alright. So we're not gonna be able to see Photoshop, but that's fine. So now I can hit render. Right? And I still am... Wait, oh come on, really? What? High encoding CPU usage. Oh. Maybe it wants me to disable that. Save that. Try it again. Yeah? Let's see. It's consistent... What? I have you on a separate graphics card. Bro. This is high encoding CPU usage. There's nothing high encoding about that, but okay. Why not? Oh, it's because... Oh! Maybe? Huh. Weird. So I don't think it's my, my stream. I think it's actually the webcam software that I'm using. That's fine. Okay, anyways. The textures and the... Right. Right, so we're painting. Painting is fun. But now it's... Now you can't see my screen. Yeah, monitor capture. Let's just remove that in OBS and add it back. Window capture. Yep. Or no, not window capture. Monitor capture. Yeah. Okay, that says it's that. What? Okay. Okay. You're kidding me. It just keeps going to that screen. The lag seems worse since you switch stuff. I think it's the same, because it wouldn't make sense that it would slow down. Because I could go back, but I don't want to stop the stream again. Really, and it should be fine for the moment because we are now. Actually, what I can do is I'll just add another window and make it Photoshop. That's fine, right? Oh, yeah, it's because Photoshop being silly. Let's do it again. Monitor capture. Photoshop. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. There it is. Nice. And then I can toggle on and off. I have to bring this order, move to top. Cool. So, we're gonna delete all these. Yeah. And so now I can toggle on and off. Radical. Cool. So it's time to paint a mask. And yep, so you have that locked. And we'll just, for the moment, we're gonna copy that, paste it, and desaturate it. Yeah. Okay. Now I can paint. I believe the, okay, so 0 is nothing, 1 is everything. So the lighter it is, the more it'll go. So we're gonna actually want to turn this. Actually, I'm gonna invert it, and then brightness, contrast, darker, and then contrast. Oh, yeah, okay. That's actually probably a very good start for right now. And then we go in and we just brush over the areas with more subsurf. And actually, I'm thinking of making a separate subsurf map as well, because right now I'm just using the normal map, or the normal texture that I have, and just, you know, hue saturation, changing it. But you know, there's different parts that change to different colors, like the upper eye right here in the like subdermal layer, it's blue, just because, you know, I don't know, there's a lot of arteries or whatever it is, veins or arteries, whichever one's blue is in there. And then ears, right, ears are over here. And then we're gonna have to fix that in right, and maybe just a bit here. Yeah. Okay, actually that's a little too small. Cool. Export as JPEG export. Actually, no, we need to merge layers, and we're going to brightness contrast because it has to be pretty contrasty. Yeah, I'm thinking like something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Export as. Right, so we're exporting this to face text subderm. Yeah. Flat face. You right. Now yeah, see there's the hue saturation value thing. We're gonna add another boy. Subderm. And we're gonna plug this into the subsurface value here. See how that looks. hope it looks good. I'm not entirely sure. I've never actually. All of this is like very experimental. What's up, Graham? How you doing? Okay, so it's not enough, I guess. All right. Let's. Let's. I guess it's not white enough, so we're just gonna contrast. You. The creative server is up, by the way. Neat. I don't have much time to play Minecraft. Do that. That's a lot brighter. Yeah, that's probably good. Export. Yeah. Yeah. Export all as subderm. Yeah. Cool. Now let's load it in. Subderm. Yo, Graham or Dustin, do you guys want to post the stream in Art House? Because I am streaming and I can't do that right now. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty decent right now. I think I have to clone the Vans is correct. Okay, you should you could have the clone do the Blender stuff and you go play Minecraft. Oh, I wish. I wish. Let's see. The lids don't have too much subsurface, so I'm actually gonna go back and change that. Time to press the B key. And darken. Hey, what's up, Gavin? Okay, that looks fine. Export as... sure. Export it again. I wish I didn't save this in a 4K format, because now it's sad. Yep. Okay, cool. And reload it. I think does the nose need? No, the nose doesn't need anymore. Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll just add in the subderm or the actual subsurface like map. I'll add it for the nose because the nose needs to have a bit more subsurface, or at least to be more red. And that texture is not red enough. Yeah, that looks pretty decent right now. I'm gonna get rid of the hair. Well, I'll just make it smaller, yeah. So I'm gonna split it and just make a smaller window to render with. Ever had a large project like this get corrupted? I have not. I have never once had a Blender project get corrupted. I've had Maya projects get corrupted, but I have not once had a Blender project get corrupted. Although I do keep backups of like every, day or every like hour or so. So in case I do lose all of my data somehow, I still have it on like an external hard drive. And Blender actually has a built-in mechanism where it saves the previous file, or as either the previous file or a autosave as a .blend1 instead of a .blend. So in case something does happen, you can just rename it to .blend and it loads it just fine. Let's see, node editor. No, let's have this be the UV. There we go. Coolio. Node editor. There we go. So this is gonna be a lot faster, I think. Just having a much smaller. Whatever. Yeah? Okay, cool. Perhaps can't watch, but she says hi. Alright. I need to paint the map a bit. Yeah. Alright, Photoshop time. Photoshop. There we go. Alright. This actually needs just a bit more here. I'm just gonna change this to like 14. Africa. Alright, that's good. I'll export that once. JPEG, export all as subterm, yep. And now we that's not the right one we want. Whoa there, bucko. I guess we just open up, I guess. No? I'll face text too. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So, now we get to paint it, I think. A bit. Yeah. We're gonna duplicate you. Yep. And now saturation. Change it to -10. We've got saturation up, maybe a bit more. 40 minus, let's do like 12. That's an interesting thing. Right, so now we start painting, my favorite thing to do. Do you have any advice modeling an anime character? I've never actually modeled anything too stylized. I think the most stylized thing I've done is like a cartoon-ish style, which is more along the lines of Pixar. But advice modeling an anime character, I haven't really seen anything, but the one thing that I have seen that was really interesting is if you're using like a toon shader, you can make the mouth like completely separate, and then like, I don't know, it was a really weird way of doing it, but it made it so that the mouth was always visible. It's kind of just having like nothing on the front part except the mouth, so it was like sunk into the face a little bit, so when it rotated, the mouth was still on the inside when it should have been, you know, technically on the front and not visible, but you know, it was visible. So there's probably a lot of tutorials out there regarding more stylized like anime and manga style characters. So I just gotta look around. YouTube is kind of an interesting place to go because it's unregulated and it's all, you know, amateur created. So you know, you got to make sure that it's a reliable source. It has correct workflows, because sometimes you'll accidentally get taught the wrong thing and you won't know until, oh, I'm using a destructive workflow and I had no idea. So they Blunder Guru has a good video on why, even though it's kind of sucks, you can't afford to be a cheap artist. Paying for things, like paying to learn, is a very good idea, although it does cost money. And I attest to that because I personally have bought a few products that are like tutorials and stuff, and they're monumentally helpful. I highly recommend doing that. Let's see, and then it's like greenish down here actually too, which is weird. Yeah. The skin looks really pasty in subterm. So. Yeah, actually, that looks good. Maybe a bit more purple in the eyes now. Darker. And a bit more red here. Oh, you know what? We can just yoink. Make that darker. Cool. Cool. Oh, make this. Yeah. Oh, a good song. I was tempted to stream Beat Saber today, but I'm going to a VR party thing, so I'd rather not wear myself out while playing Beat Saber. It looks like... Wait. Oh my goodness. Give me like two. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Is this is this what you were thinking? Please stop. Okay, we're gonna export this now to a subsurface. Yeah. Right, I think. Do not get the message. If Patrick was real. I've seen some very talented 3D artists just, you know, they're like, you know what, there's a meme about Patrick for like this month, and so they do like a really high resolution gross sculpt of it, and it's great, but it's horrible. It gives me very conflicting emotions. Subsurface, here we go. And that goes into subsurface color, right. Whoa there. That's a bit much. I look like I'm like just terribly sick. Like blowing his nose everywhere. Let's we have to actually turn down the subsurfs then. Right? Yeah. Open subderm. Subderm's too high. There we go, JPEG. Subderm, there we go. Yup. And load it back in, I think. We want subderm. Come on, Blender. You can render it. I believe in you. There we go. That is not bad. Let's check the ear. Alright, so we're very close. I turned it back a little much. So I'm gonna brightness it just a tad. Yeah. There we go. Now export it. And then I think that's going to be pretty good for our, what we're working on. And then we just reload it. And then I was told it's probably a good idea. The next step would be to sculpt more along like the eye area, because I don't have much for that. It's kind of just too like that. It's just that. I need to add more definition in like the creases here, as well as the ears, because the ears are a pretty complex shape, and for right now it's a very basic shape in my model. So let's reload subderm. It's still a bit much there. I'm gonna... Here, ready? Painting time. Soup time. And then we Okay. It's probably too much. Okay, there we go. Export, see that. Export all. Subderm. Yep. And back to Blender. Alright. There we go.
Dear Princess, this is a message from the battlefront, from your trusted knight, Sir Daniel Sexbag.
Okay, that's not bad. I overdid it again, so the nose needs to have a bit more. Yeah. There we go. Let's try that. And actually, swap to that. Change that to normal. Alright, let's save that. I have to find a good song. Oh, here we go. Let's just bump it, you know, just a little bit. Is that too much? I think it's too much. Yeah. Back to Photoshop. Okay, cool. I think that may be a bit too thick. I think it's just the camera angle. Because I did this from a scan. So like with the angle, you can see that the neck is just about as wide as here. Yeah. I can play around with the proportions to see if it's a little off, because. Reload it.
Always and forever, party till we die. Always getting crazy, always getting high. Always and forever.
Oh, it's fine. High CPU encoding usage. Stop yelling. It's still bad. Yeah, I just need to keep making it darker, essentially. Export as. Yes. Yes.
Party till we die!
There. There we go. I really like that. I might want to add some more like blemishes up in my forehead, because I do have blemishes a lot in my forehead, and it's just like porous up there, and this is pretty smooth. So.
Hey, little Danny, don't you cry.
And, the ears are now a bit too sub whatever, I think. Yeah. Time to paint that down. I keep having to switch between Photoshop and Blender in OBS because OBS just decided it didn't want to recognize my screen for some reason. Oh wait, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah, I know why. Because I set my graphics card to my 2 screens over here, and then my other screen here, which I do Blender on, and like Oculus and stuff, is my more powerful graphics card, which makes sense because these two can't communicate with each other because they're two the different graphics cards. That makes sense. If I had an SLI connection, but that doesn't make sense because it's too different and it has no. Anyways, did I export that? I can't remember. Let's do it again. Reload it. I don't know what to do next. It's a... I'm thinking probably eyebrows. That also is making me confused. Yeah, I might actually just go for maybe another 15, 20 minutes. I'm not sure what to add, that's the thing. Because I wanna rig it like tomorrow or something. I don't want to do the entire thing today. I just want to get the material work done and then be alright for that. Oh, right. Okay. I have to paint the scalp. Because the scalp is a little more gray. Alright, okie dokie. This is gonna be fun. Just hit that. Bald. God, that's so gross. Okay. Select the correct thing. Okay. Texture paint. T. Crank that saturation down. Let's see. Oh my. Oh my. 4. Okay. Hairlines. So it's right there. I think I just painted the ear a bit. Yeah, just a tiny amount. And then so we have the hairline set, we can get rid of the hair because there's a lot of it. What song is this? Atomic Karate. Great song. Okay. Finish up. There you go. Alright, now this half of the hair. Arcane art. Martial prowess that will stop your heart. Epic power. Discipline. Nuclear moves that always win. Oh, you know what's a better idea? Is to not do that and paint on the surface, because it takes a lot of computing power to do that. As shown. Give me a bit. Okay, Kyle. Hey, what up to the Smash Leaker? Hey, what's up? Yep, I'm not doing any more Super Smash Bros. Related stuff. Yeah, it's just game's coming out in a few months, so I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy it, man. Alright, there's that. The material. Yeah. That's looking really nice. Oh my goodness. I'd say the only thing I need to change is you can see how this here is like, there's a very clear separation because I set the ear to be a different subsurf level. So we're gonna change the subderm. Oh, I have to save that. That's right. Gotta get in the habit. Right. Subderm. Oh my goodness, you're right. Yeah. Nice. Good call. My goodness. You know, I've been watching your Smash modding tutorials when the modding scene just begun. 2 years later, when you turn out to be the same person, just epic and amazing good work, man. Really, thanks. Thank you. Even before Smash 4 and everything, I made leaks for Pokemon Go, where, you know, like Zapdos and Mewtwo and Ditto were included in the game through some weird hacking thing, and that was fun. But it was, yeah. Let's see if I can. Thanks for letting me know that the it was only in Photoshop, because that was probably like 15 minutes of just straight Photoshop. Oh goodness. Let's make that darker. Is it the texture? Yeah, okay, so it is the subsurf, or it is the subderm level. Yeah. I don't know what's causing it, though. Oh boy. I made a mistake. I keep forgetting that I'm painting onto extremely high density geometry. That's fun. Has to think, just a little bit. Oh man, yeah. There's 5,000 or 500,000 faces. So I need to either just restart the program or wait, because I've saved it, but I forgot about the density. Yeah, okay, it's time. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just gonna restart Blender, it's fine. Blender. Hey, oh, we gotta open up the newer. I'm using the newer version of Blender 2.79, which has the new hair shader called Principled Hair Shader, and it's the same exact technology used, developed when Zootopia was being created. So it's some really robust hair shader that I'm a big fan of. Alright, cool. Next thing, so right, we have to... Yep, okay. Kind of off topic, but how did you learn 3D graphic design? At home or studying in college or university? So currently I'm enrolled at Rochester Institute of Technology, RIT, in the 3D digital design program. However, I started using Blender and even SketchUp. Well, I started Blender about 3 years ago, and so I've been able to just build myself up from there. So I have a lot of experience, you know, before entering college. But even before then, before I even knew what 3D was, there was a program called SketchUp that was for like very basic architectural, like sketching essentially, and I loved it. I made as much as I could in that program. It was really bad because it's an architectural program, not a modeling program. But yeah, as a 9-year-old, as a 10-year-old, it was fun. I made what I wanted, so it was beneficial, I guess. So I mean, but the thing is, like, you don't have to take as long as I did, because it was, over the course of a few years did this, but I've seen people start like in January, and then in July they're up to a point where I was like 2 years in. So it's all depending on how much you dedicate your time to the craft, and you know how much you really enjoy doing this. So texture paint. Oh hey, that's my sister that called for 2D animation. That's rad. Right, so we want to change the subderm, because the ears are a bit too much right now. Paint. Okay, so we found where it is. Okay, so I know it's here now. Right, cool. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to match this. Oh wait, no, the subderm level is... Hold on. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's go to this one then. Okay, no, it's the subsurface, great. I have a relatively garbage laptop right now. Is there a way I can make Blender run smoother? To make it run smoother, do you mean in rendering or in modeling? Because rendering, you can use a render farm, you can use a separate computer, but in modeling, if it's running slow modeling, there are a few optimizations, but I would upgrade if it's that slow, because Blender is lightweight. No, do you think there should be an Animal Crossing game on the Switch? I personally have never played an Animal Crossing game, but I know that the community is very strong, and it's an enjoyable type of game, and I'm actually really surprised they haven't put an Animal Crossing game on the Switch just yet. I think there's probably one in the works based on the popularity and, you know, their track record with putting stuff on the Switch that people want to see on there. So I'd say just give it some time until it's essentially announced, because right now everything is Super Smash Brothers. People are waiting for that. If they announced a Animal Crossing game, it'd be like, oh, kind of overshadowing. So I'm thinking early 2019 is when they announce it, or release it at that point maybe. So we've identified which one. So inspiring. So I'm majoring in computer engineering, thinking of software concentration. I'll give some spare time on 3D design. 3ds Max and Blender and whatnot. Thanks for the info and good luck in Unity. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to somewhat get into you know, the programming side of 3D. You know, like making a game in Unity would be interesting, but I'm gonna watch the entire stream later when it's done. Sure thing. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be maybe another half hour, so it's not gonna be too long. All right, I'll see you. But yeah, it's a fun major, but I wanna probably get into scripting and stuff. I'm taking a class next semester with some of the 3D people about scripting in 3D programs, but I'd like to learn, you know, like C# and Stuff like that to kind of round myself out. We want that color. Yeah. And here, I think, right? Where is it? This? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I think it's here. No. Here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, cool. I did not the best job of laying out my UVs. Is it? Okay, okay. So it's here, I think. Right, alright, alright. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And I'm also gonna turn... where are the... Can I just make it so it doesn't display the wireframe? That would be nice. Or maybe not. Okay. Right here. That needs to be rounded out. Okay, cool. And then this side. This ear here. I'm gonna save that. Oh, this is an old song. Gonna skip it. Alright, I have it. I'm not shuffling. Oh, here we go. Here's another good song by Village People. Is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. But then there's that. I'm just gonna smear it. Even though it's... Oh, wait. I'm gonna turn down the... Let's do like 1. Yeah. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Oh, macho man. And this just lets us smooth everything out and nice and uniform. No lines. We don't like lines here. Okay, that's set. Let's save it. Material. Cool. Leave several dozen full-scale silicon models of your head around. I mean, I have 3D printed versions of my head, but like full-scale silicone models. Man, that'd be hilarious. But then the thing is, it's like it's definitely identifiable who did it. That's like leaving your fingerprint as the prank. Donate one to everyone in our house to hide her on campus. Gosh. Or we just do one of everyone in our house. That would be a very long time. Or we could just do like, you know, a general 3D scan. Okay, so that looks fine. We're gonna enable hair again. And save. Well, let's just save all images. There we go. Excellent. Is there... I think the next thing I want to do is eyebrows, maybe, because they're very thick still. And I don't want them to be thick. Yeah, I'll do that. What do you think of the upcoming Blender UI rework? I'm not too against it. You know, I'm very fond of the current version just because I've learned it over the course of like 2 or 3 years. And I know they let you roll back the UI to, you know, a 2.79 version. And so I'm probably going to use that and maybe transfer over to 2.8. But for people getting into Blender for the first time, it's going to be a lot easier because even though it is, you know, streamlined for it's streamlined for speed, not necessarily for understanding. So if you meet like at a happy middle, it's going to be a lot easier for people to get into it and also operate it at the same time. So it's going to be more of a well-rounded program. Let's see. We want to increase the amount of hairs and decrease the thickness. Set it to like 5, and then make it like, let's do 11. Let's preview that now. Macho Man. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I need to still refine the shape of it, I think, later. I don't want to do that right now. But, man, that's coming together. I should really add some more definition to the eyelids and the eye area in general. Wow, it's really coming together though. Let's see, 601. I think I'm gonna stop relatively soon, just because I'm pretty pleased with what I have right now. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more painting of the scalp area, make it a little more red or like darker. You can see here. Your eyebrows are flat lines. Wait, I disagree though. Tutorials are still using very old versions of Blender. That's true. People are gonna have to redo tutorials. My eyebrows are flat lines. What do you mean? Oh, in real life? I think it's both the camera and the webcam because they look pretty flat if I'm looking straight on, I guess. But I do have a reference image that I'm working from. I was told that, yeah, they are pretty arced, so I'm probably gonna refine it actually. Let's see. Let's do that right now. Why the heck not? There's so many hairs. Oh, it's because I'm... Eyebrows suck. You know that? I don't want to remake them, but I probably have to. I just don't want to, like... do that. I'll probably just change this one, and then either remake it or just tweak it later. Do Operation Dragon Egg with my... Man, we need to do that this year. I'm really sad. I'm really sad we didn't get to do that this year. Or last year. No. Also, Dustin's back. What's up? Or he was here and he wasn't talking. Hey, there we go. That's an eyebrow, I think. Now to make it thinner. There we go. That should be good. Right, okay, that's probably what I'm looking for in all of that. Yeah. Alright, I'll tweak it a bit later, but that looks more normal to me. Cool. Here, can I change the viewport color? What? Man, I can't. That sucks. That's alright. Better idea. Print hundreds of them, fill them with helium, and release them into the skies. That's... Printing a lot of them would take a long time, because these, like, even something this small takes like an hour. Or maybe 45 minutes, but still. Hundreds, that's 450 minutes. That's a long time. Okay. Whoa there. Oh, YMCA. Young man, what's up, Heath? Heath, check out how realistic it is now. If it'll build the BPH. There we go. Let's make that bigger. You right. Learn math. Yeah, you right. You right. What do you wanna be? I said, young man. Heath, I made what is it? What are they called? Subdermal maps. So it tells it how deep it goes. I think I'm ready to be done for a little bit. I'm drawing and dying. Me too, but I'm not drawing. Yeah. Kill that. I think I'm gonna not kill that. I think I should sculpt the ears a bit more and give a bit more definition to the eyes. Oh, you know what I could do in the meantime? That, because I don't really want to sculpt right now, I could make an eye, because I have, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. You ready for this? I'm not sure. I said I was. No. No man cared if I were alive. So bad. Someone to me say, young man, young man, young man, young man, young man. What's wrong? What's wrong? This is fine. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Let's scale it like that, I think. Just attack. There we go. Now, yep, enter. Enter. Crap. Is it desire to work at DreamWorks? Is that because you desire? No, I don't truly desire to work specifically at one spot, but I'm shooting for a studio that makes, movies. So, Pixar, DreamWorks, not Illumination, never Illumination. I would, goodness no. Okay, let's just... Can we... No. Oh, let's liquefy it. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Oh, that's probably why. What? What do you mean, internal exception? Okay, Photoshop. I guess you just aren't good. GIMP would never have that issue. There we go. That's more of a shape. Just trying to get a circle. You won't notice that from that far away. Alright, now we do this. Man, the soundtrack for, what game is this? Electronic Super Joy. Man. Cool. Did you make eyelashes on the model? No! That is what I need to add. Thanks. I was thinking today at work, I was like, you know what? I should probably add eyelashes. And then I just completely forgot. Shouldn't be too difficult though, it's just hair particles. So I'm just gonna define it just slightly. Yeah, there we go. Export as JPEG. Iris. Cool. Now eyelash time. Right. Actually, no, I'm gonna do eye first, then we do eyelash. Let's just move to a separate layer. We're gonna delete this hair because it's no longer needed. Because that was the old hair, that's the new hair. Create UV sphere. Now I'm at, oh wait, right. New. How big is this? Jeez, that is a large image. I'm just gonna make it 1024 by 1024. No need making a... Jeez, that is high res. Don't need that though. Okay, let's do it like that, I think. That works well. There. Right. Merge down. Oh wait, no, actually delete this. What if I just delete... Oh wait, how do I fill with content aware? Wait. Oh, because I have to, interesting. G. Oh, hello there. Ah, yes, the beauty of using, I don't even know what this tool is called. Spot heal, I think. I think I would just download whatchamacallit, an eye, and then just composite my iris on top of it. Oh boy. Yeah, I probably would do that. This song is repetitive. 777 is okay, but... Should make the brush smaller. Oh, the spot heal brush. I guess, yeah. I'm thinking of just trying to generate something here, but I guess this is probably best I'll get. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. We're just gonna look up eyeball texture. Oh, you know what we should do, actually? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's cool, but that's weird. It's like a sculpt of an eye, and the inside of the eye as well. Okay, that's fine. After I'd content to our fill, that's what I was doing. It's the same thing, so what there's probably a better way to do it, and we're just gonna do that. Select it first, yank. Okay. And we're just gonna change the hue a little bit to be less blue. Oh, whoa, that's cool. Never mind, actually, then. It's too blue, but that should be fine. Brush settings, where's that? Window, brush settings. Spacing, make that like maybe 5. Oh, I messed up. Alright, let's just make this a bit darker as well. Yeah, fine, it's fine, I'll leave it. Right. The best way to do it is to make an off-white color. So I think it's like maybe here. Yeah, there we go. And paint that. Whoa there. And now I can actually refine this. Am I late? I don't think so. I'm probably gonna stop streaming in maybe a little while, maybe 15 minutes to a half hour. But we're pretty close to achieving something really neat, I'd say. The Uncanny Valley is a very deep cavern, or very deep valley. Hard to get out of. Cool. This is a bit off, too off yellow, or too yellow. Let's crank down the saturation a bit. Yeah. Right, and then there's another thing on top, which is this. Make it pink, orange pink. Yeah, there we go. And then make it bigger, and then, well, actually, I'm gonna scale this down just a slight tad. There we go. Apparently, there is something called, well, not something called, but there are subdermal maps for the eye, and I can now kind of understand why. Because, like, it's not just a solid thing, it's kind of gelatinous. I don't like that. I don't like saying that, but it is gelatinous. I don't want to make the... I really don't. I don't want to make the veins. I'll make them later. It's fine. Export as Iris full. Sure. Let's go back to Blender and unwrap from projection. Projection view. There we go. The iris is too small now, okay. I don't have a problem with any of that. There we go. There's an eye. Cool. Hello. Let's just pretend that's not there. We're gonna make a dome to cover the iris. I'm just gonna make a separate model or a separate piece of glass. Yeah. Cool. Save material. Oh, I didn't assign it. Whoops. There we go. Assign. Oh, there's something up there, isn't there? Okay, let's rotate by 90. And also scale it down. Will both have as unique textures? They will not. My eyes, I believe, are, you know, uniform enough. And it'll be at a distance where it doesn't matter. Hello, you making egg. I am making an eye for my head. There, check that out. That is one shiny eye. Oh no, are you ready? You ready, kids? I can't hear you. Let's put it into action, boys. Mirror modifier. This is gonna be absolutely horrifying. You ready? Oh, I'm so sorry. How about put eye and mouth, please and thank you. Oh. Gosh, I hate it so much. Did you get new flesh, or my eyes playing with me? I did get new flesh. I repainted the whole thing, and I made a bunch of maps for it. But, I hate it so much. It looks like just barely realistic enough. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, that's right, I need the hair. I need the hair. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Save. You ready? You ready, kids? Actually, no. I'm gonna keep that to material and then keep this to rendered. Oh no. God, that's a portfolio piece right there. That is horrifying. It's like, you don't want to look at it, but it's just, you just keep looking at it. I have to take a picture of this. Oh god. That is fine. Okay. Yeah, so, on that note, I think, I'm gonna end the stream. But yeah, next time I think I'm gonna sculpt the ears. I get the eyes to actually work correct instead of just doing that. But yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, but it's probably gonna be this week. So turn your notifications on, ring that bell. All right, I'll see you in the next stream.